Well, we're doing a little tour. This is the inside of one of the cabins, Blue Bronna Wilderness Camp. So this one has a bed, a double bunk, and a double bunk. And yes, you bring your own bedding, right? So sort of cots with hammock style and foamies. And I just need a sheet. Maybe you need a blanket, reading materials, drawers. This cabin, and don't think all of them, but this cabin has a wood stove and electric heat, electric lights. All right, and we're going to go outside and do a little tour. Place to hang up your stuff, bring your guitar. Outside there's a wood rack. These are the cabins. That one happens to be called Hidden. There's a little front porch. There's the new family cabin over there. And another cabin, and that one called Cache Creek. Another one, they're very similar, they just don't all have wood stoves. They have power, they have lights. We're just going to go down here. This is a new wall tent, so it's going to have a tent roof, I believe, and got solid walls. That usually has a tarp over it in the summertime. That's where there's a fire pit. We do songs. This is a climbing wall, inside and out, right? With a roof over it. So you can do some climbing. Outhouse there. Another outhouse here. So this is your facilities. There is indoor plumbing. Well, in the nighttime, when you get close, it's solar. There's your outhouse, toilet paper, keep the lid down, hand sanitizer. Lock it from the inside. When you're done, shut the door. So the cabins have a nice porch. They have lights if you need it. Place to sit outside. Right, another wall tent. So there's a platform, lots of room, roof and doors, canvas. This is the office building, complete with people. And this is the staff house, place for trailers. A couple of trailers are parked here, and there is power if you park close. You can park trailers out there anywhere. Down by the barn. Right. Muster point here. Then we have children. We have a children corral, round corral for the kids. So I'm just gonna let this run while I walk around because it's not so good for editing. So we throw children in there and chase them around. Right? Lacrosse, there's some games, balls on a string. That's a horse round pen. And this is the cookhouse. There is laundry. First aid station in there. So we have down below is maintenance facilities. This, for instance, is a bathroom. Place to hang towels, cubicle, and a shower. Right, latrine, toilets, showers, hot water. You know, mirrors, sinks, a little bit of that stuff. Towels, paper towels. Okay, take a peek in the kitchen. This is not for people, this is the staff entry. So that's the kitchen supplies. But for the rest of us, barbecues. Right? This is the cookhouse. So when we're being fed, you come in here. Shoes if I need to, but generally I just wash the floor, so we're not gonna do much in here. Food gets served here, and we sit around if there's a small group, talk, visit. Coffee over there, refrigerators, chairs, tables. We go out the back door where we typically eat if there's a larger group. Okay. To hang coats up in there, that kind of thing. Now, because the floor is wet, we're gonna go around. If you bicycle all the way here, there's bike parking. So here we have a roof over fire pit that would be tarped. So when everybody's here, there'll be tarps over that. And campfire, logs to sit on. And in here we'll have octagon tables. I don't know what they did with them, I must have hauled them away. So this has a canvas roof over it, fire pit, and I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 octagon tables that seat like 8 people. There's one. This would be a roof, a little bit of space between the two. So that's a tarp area, and behind the trees, another tarped area. And we set up a table right there. And when you come out that door, and you can get drinks and then sit by the fireplace and then go back to another table over here and just rinse off your plates, and the staff will clean them. Okay, so this is our seating facilities. I'm gonna cook paninis on the fire. So you can put like 6, 8, 12 people if you needed to, for little people. There's the other picnic tables. Again, down below is sort of a maintenance area, tools, machinery, etc. That's the round pen. So if you're working with horses, then you can go in there, and there's chairs on the other side for like bleachers, so you can see over the wall. This is the main arena for tacking up. And lots of times we go that way and up the hill. Sunrise rides, if you go on one, is usually up there. So you would come out here with your horse, go down the road around the corner, down a ways, a mile or so, and then come up that ridge. Park up there, and be there about 6:30 in the morning. Okay, and you can come over here into the barn, and then we grab a halter and go out there and get a horse. And staff will probably do this for everybody. This is the saddles and bridles and tack and miscellaneous bits and pieces labeled for your horse, fitted to the horse. You can grab a couple brushes and brush down your horse. If you need to move the manure, there's forks. There are boots here. So if somebody doesn't have some, you can maybe fit into something. A couple of boots, rubber boots, depending what you need. Tractors are here under the roof. Here's the rest of the picnic tables. So there's lots of room for people to sit. Behind that picnic table is where we take the shoes off and on at the beginning and end of the year. Some feed. Mainly in here you would tie a horse to one of these rails, saddle up, put the tack on his head, get ready to go. Okay. Staff or whoever's getting ready will bring the horse through this gate. So right now the horses are all over there together. We were working with them today. Right, and so you have to be a little organized as to which horse you use, where and when, because they have personalities, they have friends, and it depends on each horse is a little different. So let's move the camera around. So you would get matched up. If you're going for a ride, you would get matched up to a horse that suits your riding level and ability. And then often you'd be put in a line to go somewhere where the horses get along and are not sort of arguing with each other, because some horses push other horses, etc. And there's a pecking order to the herd. And so if they're not getting along, you just kind of put it in a different spot in the lineup. But obviously they all get along fine. They're eating. They're going to be here for the night. Right, guys? Yeah, look at you. I was riding that one today. It's really good. It's first time here. These 5 of these horses just got here and were saddled and ridden for the first time today. And they did really well. So there's the facility. So this is an outdoor riding arena where they get warmed up sometimes. People who bring horses will park their trailers over there. There's a couple of pens to work with horses that need to be separated or something because of the way they eat or they got any issues. And there's the facility, right? So I'll zoom out a bit. So there's the big arena. Hay at the end, saddles. A couple of horses that, for whatever reason, are better off just the 2 of them alone. And I think there's an archery range with that cabin right there is archery. And then the big main area where you get together for like a Bible study, sing song in the evening would be, get my finger in the right face, is way over there. It's a pole tent that would have a tarp over it. Just haven't got the tarps up yet this year because it's early. One of the hills you ride on, for the sunrise ride. And today we went way out that valley, and there's a hilltop up there, and came back from there. Good food, great people, good horses, and lots of things to do. This is a great place to be. And these horses are glad to be here today. Me too.